Welcome to the studios of WCMU Public Media. This time we have a second round game between Alma and Ludington. That's next.
Support for Quiz Central is provided by the CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, maroon and gold memories, and an official outfitter of Adidas apparel at the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. Online shopping 7 days a week at cmubookstore.com, on campus at the University Center, and game day locations at Kelly Short Stadium and the John G. Kulhalvi Event Center.
Hello again, everyone. I'm David Nicholas, and welcome to Quiz Central. This time, students from Alma taking on the team from Ludington in this 16-team single elimination tournament. At the end of the season, 4 lucky Quiz Central seniors will receive a book scholarship provided by the CMU Bookstore. Plus, top teams from Quiz Central will qualify for the NAQT High School National Championship Tournament. So let's get to our game. Our first round, it is the Maroon and Gold Rush. Teams will have 2 minutes to answer as many toss-up questions as they can. If a team misses a toss-up question, the opposing team has the opportunity to answer that question. Teams may not consult during this round. Throughout our game, correct answers are worth 10 points apiece, and there is no deduction for incorrect answers. All set, players? Here comes your first question. What body of water receives the Shatarab River system, is connected to the Gulf of Oman by the Strait of Hormuz, and is South
Persian Gulf?
You are correct. What country whose monarch is called the Dragon King is home to many Buddhist structures?
Bhutan?
That is also correct. What painting featuring a lute next to a globe includes an anamorphic skull and is a double portrait by Hans Holbein the Younger depicting diplomats?
The Ambassadors?
That is correct. In what 1516 book by Thomas More does Raphael Hithlode?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
We'll finish the question for you, Ludington. Yes. Raphael Hithlode traveled to the tidal island and observed an ideal society and form of government.
Fool?
That is incorrect. In what city's 2023 mayoral race did Paul Aviles lose to progressive Brandon Johnson after helping unseat its first black woman leader, Lori Lightfoot?
Pennsylvania.
That is incorrect. Chance, Alma? No answer there. All right, toss up for both. In 1543, Andreas Vesalius discussed the digitalis, a drug used to treat what condition of abnormal electrical patterns in the heart?
Heart disease?
That is incorrect. Alma with a shot? Okay. Back to a toss-up for both. What object launched in 1957 from the Baikonur Cosmodrome was the first?
Sputnik?
That is correct, and the bell signals the end of that round, but we will take that answer. All right. Ludington out to an early 40-0 lead. We'll check the answers that stumped both sides. The book by Thomas More was Utopia, and the city was Chicago, Illinois, where Lori Lightfoot was the first woman mayor. And finally, the abnormal electrical patterns in the heart, those are arrhythmias. And with their buzzer-beating answer, Ludington jumps out to an early 40-point lead. Now, before we get back to the game, let's take a moment to meet our students competing today. First up, our team from Alma.
Hello, my name is Aiden. I'm a junior at Alma High School. I'm in band as well as track and field.
Hello, my name is Brooke. I do Quiz Bowl and Model UN, and I'm a senior at Alma High School.
Hey, I'm Bennett. I'm a senior at Alma High School. I do Quiz Bowl, NHS, and Boy Scouts.
Hello, my name is Vincent. I'm a senior at Alma High School, and I do Quiz Bowl.
Thank you, Alma. Welcome again. Now let's take a chance to meet our team from Ludington.
Hi, my name is Quinn Merchant. I'm a senior at LHS. I'm in NHS and I'm the drummer in our jazz band.
My name is Jackson Skipper. I'm a senior at Ludington High School, and I'm a part of the marching band and NHS.
Hello, my name is Joe Klein. I'm a junior at Ludington High School, and I'm the senior patrol leader of Boy Scout Troop 1190.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Ho. I'm a senior at Ludington High School, and I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Thank you, Ludington. Thank you to all of our students competing today. Our next round here on Quiz Central is the kickoff round. The kickoff round is a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. The team that correctly answers the toss-up question will get the opportunity to answer a single bonus question. Missed toss-up questions can be stolen, but there is no consulting on these questions. A correct toss-up question answer allows for a single follow-up bonus question. There's no stealing of the bonus questions. However, teams can confer. We'll take those answers from the captain. An incorrect bonus answer means we'll go back to a toss-up for both teams. Buzzers all set? Here comes your first question. Goats were often sacrificed when people consulted the Pythia at what temple dedicated to Apollo?
Delphi?
That is correct. Your bonus question. What emperor built the Golden House, or the Domus Aurea, in the aftermath of the AD 64 Great Fire of Rome, during which he was said to have fiddled?
Nero.
That is correct. Back to a toss-up. What playwright who wrote Homebody Cobble made the AIDS crisis the background for supernatural events in his two-part play, Angels in America?
Tennessee Williams.
That is incorrect. Alma with a chance here. We're looking for Tony Kushner. Toss-up for both teams. What author who depicted the death of socialite Lily Bart in the novel The House of Mirth wrote about Ellen Olenska in The Age of Innocence?
Lorraine Hansberry.
That's incorrect. Alma, you get the chance for the steal. Edith Wharton was the writer that we were looking for. Toss up for both. What Marian apparition, a popular subject of veneration in Mexico, appeared to peasant?
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
That is correct. And the bonus for you, Ludington, what city whose neighborhoods include Anacostia, Adams Morgan, and Foggy Bottom is circled by the Capitol Beltway and is on the Potomac River?
Maryland? Annapolis?
Annapolis or Virginia.
Annapolis.
Go for Annapolis.
Annapolis.
It's incorrect. We were looking for Washington, D.C.
Oh, gosh. Potomac.
What ingredient, which is used to color Coca-Cola and in the sauce for flan, is made by heating sugars?
Caramel.
That is correct. Bonus question now. In 2024, the European Space Agency's Bepicolombo probe had a glitch en route to what planet visited in 2011 by NASA's Messenger probe?
Mars.
Mars?
Incorrect. We were looking for Mercury.
Oh.
Toss up for both teams. What Civil War general, who supposedly declared war is hell, used scorched earth tactics?
Sherman.
That is correct. William Tecumseh Sherman. And your bonus question, what activist became the first American woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize, honoring a settlement house she created in Chicago called Hull House?
Anthony?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Jane Addams. Toss up for both teams. What particles are the main product of spallation sources, are made up of quark and 2 down quarks and protons from an atom's nucleus?
Neutron.
That is correct. And your bonus question, according to Vesper theory, what molecular geometry is exhibited by the triatomic molecule carbon dioxide?
Pyramidal.
Oh, we're looking for linear molecular geometry. So what orphan is mistakenly sent to live with Matthew and Marilla Cuthbert?
Oliver Twist.
That is incorrect. Ludington with a chance?
Pip.
It's also incorrect. Anne of Green Gables is our answer there. Toss up for both. What last name is shared by Phil, the current governor of Vermont, and a senator from Florida who was the state's governor from 2011 to 2019?
Newsom.
Incorrect. Alma with a shot. Scott is the answer. Phil Scott, Philip Scott, or Rick Scott, the two that we were looking for. Toss up for both. What politician whom Joseph Welch asked if he had no sense of decency during a 1954 hearing was a Wisconsin senator?
McCarthy.
That is correct. Joe McCarthy. And your bonus question, what state's Arches National Park contains a 52-foot tall, delicate arch which is depicted on its license plates?
Oh, isn't it Utah?
Utah.
Utah is correct. Toss up for both. Bell signals the end of that round. So after 2 rounds, it is Ludington 110, Alma on the board with 10. We still got a lot of game left, and we'll be heading to the perfect 10 next. Teams, in the perfect 10, you'll have 60 seconds to answer questions from a choice of 3 clues to 3 categories. The opposing team will have 30 seconds to answer any unasked, incorrect, or skipped questions. You can consult throughout the entire round. We'll take answers from the captain. The team that's trailing will get the first choice from our clues to pick a clue to the category. And here are your perfect 10 clues to those categories today. Note the number, Netflix and chill, and closed for the season. Alma, you're currently trailing. You get your first pick from those.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Then your category is classic film titles. Give the word that completes the titles of these films. 60 seconds on the clock for you, Alma, as we begin your perfect 10. The Wizard of Blank.
Oz.
Correct. 1952, Singing in the...
What?
Wait.
Rain.
Correct. 1939, Gone with the Blank.
Wind.
Correct. 1959, Some Like It Blank.
Hot.
Correct. 1968, Night of the Living Blank.
Dead.
Correct. From 1946, It's a Wonderful Blank.
Life.
Correct. 1939, Mr. Smith Goes to...
Washington.
That is correct. From 1967, Guess Who's Coming to...
Dinner.
That is correct. From 1948, The Treasure of the Sierra...
Nevada.
That's incorrect. From 1957, The Bridge... we got to the end of that and did not have time to get that one in. Ludington, you'll get 30 seconds to try to grab these 2. 30 seconds on the clock. Back to the 1948 film, The Treasure of the Sierra
Madre.
Correct. And from 1957, The Bridge on the River
Kwai.
Also correct. Okay. Now, Ludington, we do move to you next. Your choices remain Note the Number and Closed for the Season.
Season, I think.
Which one do you think should be sports? Note the number.
Close for the season.
Close for the season, then.
Yeah, close for the season.
Closed for the season.
Closed for the season. That clue leads to this category, seasons.
Oh.
Give these answers that include the name of a season. Again, give these answers that include the name of a season. 60 seconds as we begin your perfect 10 with part of Antonio Vivaldi's The Four Seasons that depicts chattering teeth.
Winter.
Correct. Protests in the Middle East in the 2010s.
Spring.
More specific, please.
Arab Spring.
That is correct. International sporting event held in Paris in 2024.
Summer Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
Correct. Igor Stravinsky Ballet, who's 19...
The Rite of Spring.
That is correct. Chinese festival in which mooncakes are eaten.
Lunar New Year?
It includes a season.
Yeah.
Autumn.
More specific, please.
Annuals.
Autumn annuals.
Right, we can't take that answer. We'll set that one aside. Next, the asterism with 3 vertices, including Denab, which is overhead in July.
Summer.
Solstice. Summer solstice.
Summer solstice.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Rachel Carson book that warned against DDT.
Spring, silent spring.
Spring, silent
No
spring.
good on that last one. Sorry, we ran out of time. We're going to shift it over to you, Alma, for 30 seconds back on the clock. See if you can pick up on the following and potentially finish off the category. 30 seconds for your perfect 10 shot at these. A Chinese festival in which mooncakes are eaten.
Pass.
The asterism with 3 vertices, including Denab.
Polaris.
That's incorrect. Rachel Carson book that warned
Silent
against
Spring.
DDT.
Silent Spring.
That is correct. 7-word opening line of Shakespeare's Richard III.
I ain't read that one. Pass.
Aaron Copland ballet titled Time. We didn't get to that final one. The Deneb overhead in July was a summer triangle. Solstice, we were close, but the 7-word opening for Shakespeare now is the winter of our discontent. The Aaron Copland ballet was Appalachian Spring. At the end of our perfect 10, we've tightened up the game a bit. Ludington, you are still out in front, 170 to 100. Let's find out if Alma can mount a comeback in the home stretch. In the home stretch, we'll have a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. The team that correctly answers the toss-up question will get the opportunity to answer a single bonus question. Missed toss-up questions can be stolen, but there is no consulting on these questions. A correct toss-up question answer allows for a single follow-up bonus question. There's no stealing of the bonus questions, however, teams can confer. We'll take those answers from the captain. An incorrect bonus means we'll head back to a toss-up for both teams. All right, buzzer's ready. Here comes your first question. What opera, which is based on a novel by Prosper Mérimée, includes an habanera sung by the title Seductive Gypsy Woman?
Carmen.
That is correct. Your bonus question. What constitutional amendment requires probable cause for the issuing of warrants and...
It's bonus. It's bonus. It's Fourth Amendment.
Fourth is the correct answer. Remember, no need to buzz in on the bonus questions. Toss up for both teams. What region, which is home to Tutinos and Hibiwanos, is closer to the sun than the Oort cloud and is a belt named for a Dutch astronomer?
Copernicus.
That is incorrect. Alma for a chance? That's the Kuiper belt. Toss up for both. What artist painted his wife, Anne Charigot, playing with a dog on a balcony in Luncheon of the Boating Party?
Renoir.
Renoir is the artist, yes. And your bonus question, what war, which is the setting of Anthony Doerr's novel All the Light We Cannot See, is also the subject of John Hersey's 1946 book, Hiroshima?
World War II.
World War II is correct. Friedrich Nietzsche's first book considered the birth of what literary genre from the spirit of music?
Poetry.
That is incorrect. Alma?
Philosophy.
Incorrect there. We were looking for tragedy. What country reached a 2022 peace agreement with the TPLF under Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to end a conflict with
Ethiopia.
That is correct. And the bonus question, what British author critiqued the lack of educational opportunities for women in her essays, 3 Guineas and A Room of One's Own?
Malinowski.
Defer to Gabe.
Malinowski.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Virginia Woolf.
Oh.
Toss up for both teams. What country, where islanders exchange gifts in the Kula tradition, counts over 800 indigenous languages and is governed from Port Moresby?
Papua New Guinea.
You are correct.
Right.
And the bonus question here, what NHL franchise suspended operations in 2024 with its players and staff moving north to become the Utah Hockey Club?
Arizona Coyotes.
That is correct.
Dang.
What woman who led 3 steamboats in South Carolina during the Combahee River raid?
Harriet Tubman.
You are correct. And to the bonus answer or bonus question now, what city that was home to the House of the Tragic Poet and the House of the Faun was buried in ash in AD 79 by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius?
Pompeii.
That is correct. Toss up for both. What poem, which describes how poppies blow between rows of crosses, was...
Flanders Fields.
That is correct.
Dang.
Bonus question now. What single-celled organisms, which include those in genus Candida, are a type of fungi, some of which are used to produce alcohol in fermentation?
Yeast?
Yeah.
Yeast?
That is correct. Back to the toss-up. Backyard furnaces were encouraged as part of what failed 1958?
The Great Leap Forward.
That is correct.
God, I must have been too late.
And your toss-up here, what Romanian playwright based conversations between the Smiths and Martins on dialogues for the English language learners in his play The Bald Soprano?
Miller? I don't know.
Miller.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Uzian Ionesco. And the bell signals the end of the round. And now we've got the final countdown on deck for you. Teams, you'll have 2 minutes to answer as many toss-up questions as you can. If a team misses a question, the opposing team has the opportunity to answer. Teams may not consult during this round. All set, players? Okay, good luck. Here comes your first question. What data type named after an English mathematician can have only 2 possible values?
Turing.
That is incorrect. Alma. After an English mathematician can only have 2 possible values, usually denoted true or false.
Pascal.
That is incorrect. What dynasty, which sponsored Zheng He's travels across the Indian Ocean, ruled China between 1368 and 1644 after it was ousted by the Qing?
The Ming.
Ming Dynasty is correct. What country hosts the world's oldest ultramarathon, the Comrades Marathon, an annual race between the cities of Durban and Pietermaritzburg?
Russia.
That is incorrect. Ludington with a guess?
Romania.
Incorrect. What quantity proposed by S.P.L. Sorensen is defined by the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration, and for pure water is typically 7?
pH.
That is correct.
I just learned this.
What author of Daughter of Fortune wrote about the clairvoyant Clara de Villiers in the House of the Spirits and is a magical realist writer from Chile?
Yorcha.
That is incorrect. Alma with a chance there? No guess. Okay. Toss up for both teams. What novel whose protagonist presents 2 white flowers given to him by Weena?
The Time Machine.
That is correct. The toss up here, Guy Fawkes and Robert Catesby were leaders of what plot that aimed to kill?
Gunpowder Plot.
That is also correct. And end of the round and our game for today. Let's check a couple of those that stumped. The data type named after the English mathematician was the Boolean. The country that hosts that ultramarathon, that is South Africa. And the author of Daughter of Fortune was Isabel Allende. Brings us to the close of today's game, and we end with a final score of Ludington 310, Alma 120. Let's have a nice round for both of our competing teams today. All right. Great job across the board, players. Alma, thanks very much for playing with us here on Quiz Central. Congratulations, Ludington. You'll be moving on to another round, and you will be moving along to another round with us, we hope, the next time we get set for Quiz Central here on WCMU. Have a good night, everybody.